Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 15th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricorn, this moment in your life is not just another page. It's a whole new chapter shimmering with promise. The Empress and the Ace of Cups are aligning like celestial messengers, whispering to you that your intuition is no longer a suggestion. It is a directive. It's time to set aside logic and return to the quiet wisdom within. There's a profound shift unfolding, and it's not just about success or love. It's about integration. Abundance is being poured into your life not in segments, but as a whole. Wealth, joy, deep love, emotional fulfillment. It's all arriving together, stitched into the fabric of your becoming. There is magic in your authenticity, now more than ever. Temperance and the Nine of Cups reveal a sacred design where your truest self is the missing key. You were never meant to fit into a mold. You were meant to sculpt your own. The more you express who you genuinely are, your quirks, your style, your voice, the more the universe rushes in to meet you halfway. This isn't about changing yourself to earn favor. It's about being yourself to unlock what's already destined for you. The divine is gently nudging you. Stay aligned with your excitement, your joy, your feeling of yes, because these are the compasses pointing toward your manifestations. Your inner child has not been silent. It has been brave, quietly hoping you'd hear its call again. Through cards of beauty, forgiveness, strength, and inner child, Spirit is reminding you that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, start now. The dreams you've shelved, the desires you've postponed, this is the time to dust them off. The energy is ripe for beginning, for acting, for planting the first seed. Delay is the enemy of destiny. Whether it's a business, a class, a health goal, or a heartfelt conversation, it's time. The power isn't in preparation. It's in the leap. And yes, forgiveness walks hand in hand with your next breakthrough. Whether it's forgiveness of self or others, you're being asked to unburden your heart. Worry is a thief dressed in concern. It masquerades as responsibility, but it's nothing more than noise. You do not owe the world your anxiety. You owe yourself peace. Choose thoughts that liberate, not imprison. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords echo this truth. Your mind will always offer you both fear and faith, but only one will ever lead you home. Now comes the promise of tangible reward. The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles speak of new foundations being laid. A third party, perhaps a mentor, a collaborator, or a serendipitous meeting, brings an opportunity that shifts your financial path. You're not being overlooked. In fact, quite the opposite. Your past efforts have carved a space for this moment. The energy is one of reward, of recognition, of doors opening that were once only walls. The setbacks you endured were merely recalibrations, not denials. A comeback is not a return to where you were. It's an emergence into where you're meant to be. And then there's partnership. With the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups, we see a fire ignited through connection. Someone bold, magnetic, and ambitious steps into your orbit. They are not here to complete you, but to collaborate in a dance of shared energy. You offer depth, insight, and spiritual wisdom. They bring drive, momentum, and strategy. Together, you are alchemy. Know the value of what you carry even if it doesn't fit conventional metrics. Your essence is currency. Your intuition is a map. Your empathy is a superpower in a world that often forgets to feel. Now, speak this into the cosmos. Out of difficulties grow new beginnings. I trust the process. Don't just recite it, breathe it. Let your cells memorize the frequency of this truth. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what's coming. And what's coming is a fresh rhythm. Your final message is simple but profound. Do something new, something different. Get curious. Shake the dust off your routine. When you shift your focus, you release resistance. When you do something different, you create space for something better. Let your love for life replace your longing for control. Trust that the very act of shifting energy, whether through a new passion, a spontaneous choice, or a small adventure, sets miracles in motion. This is not the beginning of your story, Capricorn, but it may very well be the moment where everything begins to make sense. Let it. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Capricornio, today's energy surrounds you with a powerful mix of inner tension and destined opportunity. You are standing at the threshold of emotional breakthroughs, practical decisions, and soul-level awakenings. The cards reveal that something long delayed is finally shifting into motion, urging you to loosen your grip on fear and allow life to carry you toward what is meant for you. Let's explore how today's 8 cards illuminate your path. Card 1, 8 of Wands. The pace of your life is accelerating, Capricornio, whether you're ready or not. The 8 of Wands highlights movement, rapid communication, and revelations that push you out of stagnation. This reflects the energy you've been feeling, wanting to change, yet sensing invisible barriers within your own mind. Today, expect clarity or news regarding something you've deeply hoped for. It's like the universe finally says, yes now. Trust the swift flow instead of resisting it. Card 2, 2 of Swords. Here lies your internal conflict, those doubts, overthinking patterns, and emotional blocks that keep you torn between options. The 2 of Swords mirrors your struggle to choose a direction, especially in love and life transitions. You may be justifying reasons to stay distant. We're not compatible. This doesn't make sense, or it's safer not to try. Yet the card urges you to drop defenses. You're protecting your heart from hypothetical pain, not actual danger. Today is about acknowledging your fear without letting it rule your next move. Card 3, 5 of Wands. This card reflects the tension you've been feeling, both internally and between you and someone else. The 5 of Wands shows mirrored energy, 2 people looking away, yet still deeply pulled toward each other. Ego, misunderstandings, or fear of vulnerability have created friction. Even so, the passion remains undeniable. This card reminds you that conflict doesn't mean incompatibility. It often means resistance to deeper truths. Your challenge is to stop fighting yourself and start listening to what your heart actually wants. Card 4, Page of Wands. A youthful, fiery presence enters your reading, a person or energy that brings enthusiasm, curiosity, and renewed hope. This could be someone younger or simply someone whose spirit contrasts your grounded seriousness. They see you as magnetic, mysterious, and deeply compelling. The Page of Wands suggests communication that feels bold or emotionally charged. There may be nerves on both sides, but also excitement. Your task is to keep the dialogue light, open, and authentic. A spark is attempting to become a flame. Card 5, the Lovers. Here is the turning point. The Lovers represents a powerful connection, new or renewed, that demands honesty and alignment. Someone is choosing you, Capricornio. Even if they have options, even if distance or silence has created confusion, their heart leans your way. Yet this card also demands mutual courage. Both of you may fear the intensity, but the connection is real, transformative, and destined to test your emotional readiness. This is where you must stop thinking and start feeling. Card 6, 9 of Swords. Your fears surface strongly here. The 9 of Swords represents anxiety, overthinking, and expecting the worst. This echoes the mental knots mentioned in the inspiration text. You fear being misled, betrayed, or disappointed again. But this card appears as a reminder, not a prophecy. Your mind is creating shadows bigger than reality. The card encourages you to release old narratives so new love, new opportunities, and new versions of yourself can come forward without being suffocated by doubt. Card 7, Ace of Cups. This is the breakthrough. The Ace of Cups announces new love, renewed emotional flow, and a heart awakening. Whether it's someone new or a returning connection, the potential is pure, healing, and deeply aligned with your spiritual growth. You are rediscovering your ability to feel joy, affection, trust, and romantic curiosity. This is not a repetition of your past. It's a fresh chapter, born from your courage to let go. Allow yourself to receive this cup without questioning if you deserve it. You do. Card 8, Strength. Your final card crowns the reading with empowerment. Strength represents emotional resilience, patience, and the mastery of your inner world. You are not a passive character in your destiny. You are the one taming your doubts, guiding your life, and shaping your future. This card assures you that you will succeed in your projects, your financial goals, and your personal transformation. Where you once felt overwhelmed, you will soon feel in control. Your strength is not force. It is calm conviction. Today's reading reveals a journey from mental conflict to emotional rebirth. With the 8 of Wands and 2 of Swords, your internal and external worlds collide, urging movement despite hesitation. The 5 of Wands and Page of Wands highlight mirrored passion and nervous curiosity between you and someone who still feels deeply connected to you. The Lovers and 9 of Swords expose the heart versus mind struggle you're navigating, while the Ace of Cups offers a fresh, emotional beginning. Strength concludes your reading with the message that you are rising into a phase of empowerment, clarity, and self-trust. Capricornio, prepare your heart. Love, change, and prosperity are aligning for you in profound and promising ways. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's financial energy for Capricornio opens with a sense of acceleration, almost as if the universe is nudging you to move faster than your comfort zone usually allows. You may notice that money-related news, payment confirmations, or pending decisions finally begin to shift. Even small developments feel like signs pointing toward larger prosperity. The 8 of Wands influence here emphasizes momentum. Funds flow more freely when you allow your confidence to expand rather than contract. Trust the movement, even if you're still unsure of the final destination. You may experience moments of doubt, particularly with financial choices that require long-term commitment. The 2 of Swords appears as a reminder that indecision can delay blessings that are already on their way to you. You may be holding on to outdated beliefs about scarcity or fearing that saying yes to one path means losing another. But this card asks for clarity over hesitation. When you simplify your choices and act from practicality instead of fear, abundance becomes easier to sustain. Competition or internal tension around money may also arise, reflected through the 5 of Wands. You might feel torn between multiple financial priorities or pressured by external expectations, perhaps from loved ones or colleagues. Instead of viewing this as a setback, treat it as motivation. Healthy pressure can sharpen your instincts and help you identify which financial commitments truly matter. This is a moment to channel resilience, not worry. A fresh idea or opportunity may appear unexpectedly, symbolized by the Page of Wands. Someone could offer you a proposal, a side project, or a potential investment that sparks curiosity. While this energy is playful and enthusiastic, your Capricorn nature benefits from grounding these ideas through research. Don't dismiss something just because it feels unconventional. Sometimes the boldest opportunities carry the greatest returns. The Ace of Cups brings emotional fulfillment tied to financial breakthroughs. This could manifest as relief from a long-standing burden, the approval of something you've been waiting on, or even a new project that reignites your passion for growth. It's a reminder that wealth is not solely about numbers. Emotional satisfaction, freedom, and peace are forms of prosperity too. Let any positive financial development, no matter how small, reaffirm your trust in your path. Finally, the Strength card gives you an empowering message. You will regain full control over your financial direction. Even if recent obstacles made you doubt your capabilities, this card reinstates your confidence. You're moving into a position of greater authority over your earnings, your planning, and your long-term stability. Money gravitates toward people who believe in their ability to manage it, and today, that person is undeniably you. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 15th are 25, 22, 83, 45, 10, 61. Daily love. Love today unfolds with rapid emotional currents, much like the Eight of Wands suggests. A long-awaited message, gesture, or interaction may finally arrive, bringing clarity to a situation that has been suspended for too long. You may feel the sudden need to speak your truth or respond to someone who still holds a powerful place in your heart. These quick shifts open space for intimacy, but they also call for honesty about what you truly desire. The emotional conflict you've been wrestling with mirrors the Two of Swords. Part of you wants closeness, while another part retreats out of habit or fear of being misunderstood. You may be telling yourself logical reasons why something can't work, even though your heart keeps circling back to someone. This card asks you to acknowledge the internal dispute without allowing it to sabotage a connection that still vibrates with potential. The Five of Wands highlights the mirrored tension between you and another person. Both of you may be looking away, pretending not to care, or acting like distance doesn't matter, yet the bond remains intensely alive. There may be small misunderstandings, pride, or unspoken emotions creating temporary resistance. But friction does not cancel love. Sometimes it reveals what both souls are afraid to admit. A fresh emotional spark appears with the Page of Wands. This may signify new communication, renewed interest, or a younger or enthusiastic person stepping into your romantic sphere. Expect nervousness, excitement, and an almost magnetic curiosity between you and someone who sees you as captivating, mysterious, and deeply attractive. Humor and openness make conversations flow more smoothly today. Then comes the Lovers, the heart of your romantic story right now. This card signals a connection that is meaningful, spiritual, and transformative. Whether the bond is new or already established, someone is choosing you, even if they haven't said it aloud. But this choice requires courage from both sides. If you allow fear to dominate, you risk delaying what could bloom into something beautiful and enduring. The Ace of Cups pours new emotional life into your love path. A romantic renewal, confession, or fresh beginning is approaching. This is a moment to open your heart without overthinking every detail. The past may have made you cautious, but strength reminds you that vulnerability is an act of power, not weakness. Let yourself feel again. Love is moving toward you with intention. At work, work-related energy starts with momentum, propelled by the Eight of Wands. Projects move quickly, emails arrive with new information, and decisions that once felt stalled begin to gain traction. You may find yourself juggling multiple responsibilities at once, but this surge of activity actually works in your favor. Fast-moving energy helps break old patterns of stagnation. Yet the Two of Swords introduces the possibility of hesitation. You may feel uncertain about a career direction, a new role, or a potential change you're contemplating. Sometimes Capricorn holds onto what is familiar because it feels safer, even when something better is waiting. Today is a reminder that clarity comes from action, not avoidance. Identify the fear and choose anyway. The Five of Wands mirrors internal conflict around your career goals. You might feel pulled between ambition and comfort, or between multiple opportunities that each carry their own risks. This card also suggests workplace competitiveness or differing opinions, but this friction can sharpen your strategic thinking. See it as a test that strengthens your leadership. The Page of Wands brings creativity and enthusiasm into your professional environment. You may hear a proposal that sparks your interest or stumble upon an idea that energizes you. This card encourages innovation. Don't shy away from trying something new. If someone reaches out with a collaborative opportunity, consider the potential growth behind it. Strength plays a significant role in your career today. You have more influence, respect, and authority than you realize. Even if you feel overwhelmed, you are regaining control over your direction. Challenges transform into stepping stones when you combine patience with determination. Others may look to you for guidance, sensing your innate capability. Finally, the Ace of Cups appears even in your work reading, suggesting emotional renewal. You may reconnect with the joy behind your ambitions, rediscovering why you began this path in the first place. Fulfillment returns when you allow passion, not fear, to guide you. A fresh start, whether internal or external, elevates your sense of purpose. Health. Your health reading begins with movement, symbolized by the Eight of Wands. The body benefits from momentum, walking, stretching, light exercise, or anything that keeps energy flowing smoothly. If you've been feeling stuck or mentally heavy, physical activity offers clarity and emotional release. Today is ideal for breaking routine and reactivating your vitality. The Two of Swords suggests mental tension may be affecting your physical state. Overthinking, worry, or emotional hesitation could manifest as headaches, fatigue, or tightness in the shoulders. Pause and examine the thoughts driving your stress. Gentle mindfulness practices can help you regain balance. Awareness is your first tool for healing. With the Five of Wands, internal resistance may show up as restlessness or irritability. You might feel conflicted about lifestyle changes you know you need to make, adjusting sleep habits, eating differently, or setting healthier emotional boundaries. Instead of fighting yourself, choose one manageable step today. Progress grows from consistency, not perfection. The Page of Wands brings a spark of motivation to improve your well-being. You may feel sudden enthusiasm to try a new routine, sport, or health-related activity. This energy encourages exploration. What new forms of movement, relaxation, or nutrition resonate with your evolving goals? Allow yourself to experiment without judging the outcome. Strength plays a major role in your health. This card emphasizes resilience, discipline, and emotional grounding, all qualities that Capricorn naturally possesses. Even if you've felt drained lately, your recovery potential is powerful. Strength advises a gentle approach. Nurture your body with patience rather than trying to force rapid change. Slow progress leads to sustainable wellness. Lastly, the Ace of Cups introduces emotional healing. This card reflects improved mood, restored hope, and renewed connection with your inner self. Emotional well-being directly influences physical health, and today you may feel relief from a burden you've carried silently. Allow joy to enter your system. It is just as medicinal as rest. Family and friends. Family dynamics begin with fast-moving conversations and changes, represented by the Eight of Wands. A family member may reach out unexpectedly, or news within the household may shift the emotional tone of the day. Even if the developments feel sudden, they ultimately promote clarity and connection. The Two of Swords indicates that you may be avoiding a discussion or a decision related to family matters. Perhaps you're unsure how to express your feelings or how to create healthy boundaries. This card invites you to remove the blindfold and approach these situations with honesty. Clarity prevents misunderstandings. The Five of Wands reflects tension or differing opinions within the family environment. Conflicts may arise from clashing personalities or unresolved past issues. Rather than engaging defensively, use your Capricorn calm to navigate these moments with composure. Your grounded presence has the power to diffuse emotional storms. The Page of Wands brings youthful energy to family interactions. This could be a younger relative, a child, or simply someone whose enthusiasm lightens the mood. Their playful nature reminds you that joy and humor can heal long-standing emotional gaps. Allow yourself to embrace moments of lightheartedness. Strength plays a stabilizing role in your family life today. You may naturally step into a leadership position, helping others feel supported or reassured. Your inner fortitude makes you a pillar others rely on. This card affirms your ability to handle sensitive matters with grace and compassion. The Ace of Cups concludes your family reading with emotional renewal. Healing conversations, reconciliations, or warm gestures may occur. This is a beautiful moment for rebuilding trust or expressing appreciation. Love flows more freely when you allow vulnerability to guide your interactivity. Compatibility. Today, your strongest energetic alignment is with Virgo, thanks to the steady, grounding influence present in your reading. Virgo's analytical nature complements your disciplined drive, especially as you navigate decisions tied to finances and personal direction. Together, your energies create a stable foundation where both logic and intuition can coexist harmoniously. Another compatible sign today is Scorpio, whose emotional depth resonates with your evolving vulnerability. Scorpio's intensity aligns with your desire for meaningful connection, especially in love. Their mysterious aura mirrors your own, creating a powerful, magnetic dynamic that encourages emotional honesty. You may also find strong synergy with Aries, symbolized by the fiery movement of the Eight of Wands and Page of Wands. Aries sparks action, courage, and enthusiasm, qualities that support your current need for motion and change. Despite differences in temperament, this pairing inspires growth. Taurus brings comfort, patience, and shared values to your day. Their steady energy strengthens your confidence and reinforces practical decision-making. Both of you appreciate loyalty and long-term stability, making this a harmonious match for emotional or financial conversations. Meanwhile, Pisces connects beautifully with the Ace of Cups influence. Their compassionate nature helps soften your guarded tendencies, inviting emotional healing and openness. Pisces encourages you to explore your intuitive side, which is beneficial during times of inner conflict. Finally, Leo pairs well with the Strength card's energy. Leo's warmth, creativity, and boldness complement your determination. Together, you can build momentum in shared projects, emotional growth, or dynamic conversations. This pairing radiates mutual admiration and healthy support. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color today, symbolizing renewal, forward momentum, and emotional rejuvenation. Wear it, visualize it, or incorporate it into your environment to enhance clarity, prosperity, and inner strength. The phrase of the day: courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision that something else matters more. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.